Alright y'all, quick simple video for y'all today. Just wanted to introduce a Korean food to you guys, something that I enjoy from time to time. And it's fun. It's just a fun food. It's called jumukbap in Korean, which probably translates to something like rice ball, but if you translate it literally, it means like fist rice. Jumuk is fist and pop is like rice or food or whatever. But yeah, it's like a fun thing. You'll probably see why it's called that here in a second. Actually, I'm not 100% sure. It might be a disputed thing where it got the name, but maybe not. I'm not an expert on this, so don't really take my word for it. Let's just take a look at what we're working with here. Wow. Very colorful, a lot of different ingredients in this one. So there are different kinds. You can get basic ones, you can get, this is probably the one I go for usually. This has tuna and mayo in it. Usually I'm happy with just kind of simple tuna, mayo, rice, and kind of dry seaweed flakes, maybe some sesame seeds, as this does have, but it also has what appears to be lettuce. It has flying fish roe, this orange stuff, which I think I got that confused in a recent video. Also, sometimes you'll see kind of finely diced pickled radish. I thought that was gonna be in here, but I guess maybe it's underneath. And there also appears to be a little bit of some kind of darker sauce in there as well. So you could just eat this with a spoon, I guess. Sometimes when I'm lazy, I will do that, but what you do is, first of all, this is typically found in kind of restaurants that have, you know, kind of spicy stew type of restaurants. At least that's where I see it most often. That's where I usually enjoy it. And they'll bring it out to you in a bowl, and they'll always give you a plastic glove every single time. This place didn't give me one, which is, I'm actually completely stunned by that, but luckily I had my own. By the way, I paid 10 bucks for this. Usually at a restaurant, you pay like $3 for it, maybe. And what you do is one person has the duty to put on the glove and just get in there and start not only mixing it like this, but also forming balls, rice balls out of it. Probably about the size of like a golf ball maybe. So just as an example here, once you get it properly mixed, you'll take it in the hand and just form a rough ball shape. I guess this is probably maybe a little bit smaller than a golf ball, but it's probably standard size. This will probably make, I don't know, 8 of these, 10, and you'll put them down there, and then, you know, as you eat, it's a grab bag, basically. And a lot of times you'll take it, maybe dip it into the hot spicy stew, and the flavors will infuse that way. And it's just a fun time. So what I'm gonna be doing today is just making one big giant one. Probably the size of my actual fist. By the way, that's what I was talking about earlier. At first, I thought this got the name because it looks like a little fist, but I think it's because you can just take your fist and just grab it and eat it. And you're also like using a fist shape to make it. But I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm gonna make one that's like the size of my actual fist. Let me get another glove. Oh yeah. I've never done this, surprisingly. I just randomly got the idea to do it just now, so I'm like, yeah, let's try that. Giant rice ball. You can kind of do this. I wonder if you did this at a restaurant, what people would think. I always wonder that kind of stuff. But here we go. This is about, yeah, this is like the size of my fist pretty much. This definitely won't be a one biter, but I'm interested to see how the eating experience is. It might be kind of dumb, but I feel like this food is all about the fun anyway. So going in for a bite, one last close up. Going in. If you ever come across this at a Korean restaurant, or if you're in Korea or whatever, definitely try it out. Maybe not like this. This is a little bit OTT. But you know what? Not really though. If you have gloves, I think this is a perfectly good way to eat it. Because as you take a bite, you can just close down the bite and reshape into a new ball. This might be brilliant actually if you're eating at home, which I'm sure a lot of people do. I'm not really sure. I don't know much about Korean home cooking. aka home style, but it seems like it would be something that you would easily make at home. This tastes probably not too much different than what you would expect, to be honest with you. Get some of that tuna mayo. I'm detecting some kind of sesame. Not only the seeds, but I'm thinking there must be a decent amount of the oil in there. And that's probably helping to keep this ball together. I mean, it's a solid ball. It's not too solid. It's just like the perfect solidness, you know what I'm saying? So. I wonder how far I could throw this. I think, you know what, next time I go to a restaurant, I will do this just to see if anyone gives me some glare stares. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. I will show you like an average one. Might be something like this size, maybe this size over here. And as you can see, they are more bite size. What you can do, take your sticks, and imagine this had some kind of, you know, spicy hot stew in there. Just take it, give it a quick dip. You don't want it to disintegrate. These do have to tread a fine line between being solid and not solid enough. Like too solid is like, you don't want that, and you don't want it to breaking apart either, so. I think this is a pretty good balance right here. I really enjoyed that. Like I said, if I was at a restaurant, that would have been like $3. But it was 10 with delivery, but just, it was worth it. It was good. And if you ever see it, try it out. Now you know how to make it. All right, y'all, I'm skating. Thanks for watching. Catch you in this video. Peace.